गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदान्तवेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We will chant from fifth verse only we will chant. Fifth and sixth. Satyen labhyastapasa yesha atma samyak jnanena brahmacharyena nityam antashsharire jyotirmayo hi shubhraha yam pashyanti yataya kshina doshaha satyameva jayate nanritam satyena pantha vitato devayanaha येना क्रमन्त्य ऋषयो याप्तकामाः यत्र तत्सत्यस्य परमं निधानम् सत्यमेव जयते नानृतम् सत्येन पन्था विततो देवयानः येनाक्रमन्त्य ऋषयो याप्तकामाः यत्र तत्सत्यस्य परमं निधानम् यत्र तत्सत्यस्य परमं निधानम्. After describing the nature of the self and also the knowledge of the self and the fruit of the knowledge of the self, all three were described from first to fourth verse. And in the fourth, fifth and sixth verse, Gyan Sadhana has been described mainly. And in that Gyan Sadhana, Yesterday you heard four Gyan sadhana was there: Satya, Tapasya, Brahmacharya and Samyak Gyan. So, three were indirect, one was direct. Samyak Gyan was direct. So, among that also, now the Upanishad is praising the sadhana of Satyam, as if Satyam is the base of all value system. Not the absolute Satyam, but the empirical truth. I had already talked about it yesterday. Today what is said, I'll come to the sixth verse. Satyamev Jayate. This is in the emblem of the Indian rupees. This is the emblem. In all the rupees and coins, you will see this written here. Satyamev Jayate. So this has taken from Mundaka only. You can check it. So Satyamev Jayate. Na anratam, not the false. Satyena devayanaha panthaha vitataha. By this truth, this path which takes to Brahmalok is paved, spread. Vitatam is paved, spread out by the bricks of Satyam. Third line says, third quarter, Yen. Yen is for Yen Pantha, Yen Patha. By that path, Apta Kamaha Rishaya. Those rishis who are fulfilled. What do? They akramanti. Kramanti means they travel. Where they travel? In Brahmalok they travel. And what is that in Brahmalok? Yatra. Yatra means in that Brahmalok. Tat satyasya paramam nidhanam. Of this truth, which we call Vyavharik truth, biggest treasure is there. Biggest treasure in the form of moksha is there. So Paramam Nidhanam is in the name of the moksha here. So Sadhyam ultimately in Brahmalok, Brahmaji will teach without getting tired, and because he doesn't get tired. If one mouth is tired, he speaks from another mouth. So Brahmaji will keep on talking about Vedanta till you get moksha. And there is nothing called 2-3 classes, only that is there whole day night, because body doesn't get tired there. You'll get a special body which doesn't get tired. You don't get tired, you don't have hunger, etc. So you can keep on listening and only that thought is maintained. In few years you get liberation without any hitch and glitch. No other work is there. So, the value of Satyam is praised here through Kram-Mukti. Kram-Mukti is not the main topic here. That is the Sadhya-Mukti and Kram-Mukti, gradual liberation. Kram-Mukti is for those who could not understand Vedanta and they did Saguna Upasana. And Saguna Upasana, after doing Saguna Upasana for sufficient length of time, day and night, they reach the abode of Brahmaji called Brahmalok or called Shukla Gati in Bhagavad Gita also. Shukla Krishna Gati Yete. So Shukla Gati of 8th chapter and Devyana. ठीक है ना? So this shlok is not for propitiating or Brahmalok, because Brahmalok is very, 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 very difficult. Like it is million, you can become have a million. Billion, very difficult to get billion, but still. But to get zillion is almost impossible. There is no zillionaire. So, similarly, Brahmalok is extremely difficult, but still they go. So, here the topic is not of Brahmalok, topic is to praise the Satya value. I had already talked of it yesterday in few, I took time, but again because it is coming again, the truth alone conquers. Eve means alone. Truth alone conquers, is victorious. Now, 2-3 points please note about this truth. Because more your intellect is convinced, more you will try to be truthful in your daily and interactive life. What is it all about? So first thing is that I had mentioned that anybody who lives in this world, he comes in this world where there is a certain value system is there. I mean, you don't need to study scripture to know that don't steal, don't lie, or don't take anybody's undue advantage, don't hurt anybody, don't speak harshly. Certain values we all are inbuilt, that is inbuilt in us. You be African or you be Russian or Indian. So first thing is that certain values are in our intellect. When you come on this satsang, etc., they are reinforced through various measures. And so that your moral life and fabric of that moral life is strengthened. When the value is reinforced in the intellect and you are not able to percolate that value at the mental, physical, actional, interactional level. I thought I will do jap, and doing jap is very important. But somehow my mind doesn't have that will to do it. This is the start point of falseness in our life. I am false to my own conviction first. I am lying to my own. I lied because what will come at the speech level will be later on. What happens with this is there is a psychological rupture in the personality. So a person loses confidence because he does not have that guts and grit to bring that intellect, what he cherishes, what he really loves, really, what he admires in his mind, what he praises intellectually. Between intellect and mind comes vasanas, my past actions, my lifestyle. And they don't allow the intellectual conviction to seep into my mind or my action or my this. This is the building of asatyam now. And because I have not translated into action, so when it comes to speaking, then I will speak the false just to get some kind of prestige or reputation or to save my face somewhere. So more is the distance between mind and intellect, more a person will be having the psychological pain. There is a psychological rupture of his personality. And whenever he will be with himself or she is with herself, she will not be that happy person because many times the intellect has been disregarded. And when it comes to the social living, that unfollowed intellect will definitely come as some kind of lie. I will pretend after that. So this is one thing is there. If you are not convinced of something, that no, one should not one should not do this, and then you are not doing it, that is another matter. But certain things we are convinced of. There is something called conscience. Everything is not taught. The monkey baby is not taught how to hold the mother. That built-in capacity is there in the monkey baby to hold the mother. So this is a very, very important aspect. Rather, I feel that all vices are based on one vice only. And that vice is the falseness. Mind and my behavior or my lifestyle is not in resonance to my conviction. Supposing somebody is jealous, he will definitely lie that this person is not that good. Supposing somebody is kami, he will definitely lie. No kami will be true. He will definitely lie. Supposing somebody is angry, he will definitely lie. What wrong you did not do, then also I see that wrong in you. Supposing I am greedy, definitely I will lie. Duryodhan was lying because he was greedy about land. Ravan was lying because he was kami. Mantra was lying because she was lobby. Supposing I have pride, I will definitely boast much more than what I am. I have too much attachment to somebody. I will definitely lie that he is much better than what he is. If I hate somebody, I'll definitely put more masala in talking about him. And I'll tell him how bad he is. Every vice, if you go and see, it will have I will be falsely seeing something. And every virtue has the truth in it. Every virtue is based on truth. Supposing I have a compassion that he has fallen down or he is poor, let me show my compassion. It is true. Compassion means self-extension. It is possible something is wrong. If I have more, I should give it to him. That is true. Kshama is there. He has done wrong. If he has done wrong, I also have done wrong. I think we should not keep in our mind. I should not be having a grudge in. So Satyam is a thing through which holding on, this is the brick on which your all value system is based on. And rather I will say two relations are based on Satyam. If you live with anybody and you say that he says something, thinks something, talks something, so slowly your interest in that person goes away. You are interested in something because you feel what he feels. He is not hiding the facts from me, or he is not pretending something else, or he is not showing something wrong than what he is or what he has. If he does wrong and if he says I am wrong, I think still you will be comfortable with that. Maybe you will shout on once or twice, but you will have a confidence that he has never cheated me or he has never lied with me. This is the base of all relations. And what is the meaning of Satyamev Jayate? One person holds on. Why should I do something? That I have to lie, I have to say, or I have to hide. Why to live that life? Why not correct it internally before I express it? Because I have to express somehow. When a person has a promise, then slowly what happens? Remember one thing, there is nothing called one value comes. With one value, many more values come to you. Supposing you say, I do jap regularly. So with that one value of doing jap, you will start sitting. At least you will sit every day. At least during jap, you will not be involved in other matters. At least during jap, you will try to remember God. At least during jap, you will you will close your eyes for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. With one vice, other vice comes. There is nothing called one vice also. Jayate word means what? Bhashkar writes, no value can win. It is the one who holds that value, he wins. Value cannot win. Satyam, no value. Value is the holder of value. Purushan ashritayoho jaya parajayoho va sambhavati. So Satyavadi will win. Win what? Cricket match. Win what? Win what? 2, 3 things he will win. Please get this. First is he wins his mind. He will be victorious on his mind. What mind was victorious means what your will is. Mind will implement that will. I wanted to fast and mind fasted. I wanted to be awake and mind was awake. I wanted not to be angry and mind was not angry. It's a very big thing in life. I don't want to have desire and mind is not having desire. You have developed a special courage in yourself through which the intellectual right conviction which you have got from satsang and scripture, mind is now listening and is implementing. It's a very big thing. One value you win, I think you'll be much more happy. See how I was pathetic and how I am now. You will laugh on yourself and there is a very deep satisfaction that that thing is no more in me what was troubling me once upon a time. This is a big consolation. Even if it is after a few months you win or few years you win. So you conquer your mind. That means mind and conquered thing always work for you. That will now you can make it do now. Do this, do that. This is one point. Second point, victory is sense organ you win. That I wanted to keep my eyes closed for half an hour and I can keep my eyes closed. I can hold my hand like this and sit. Without moving my feet, I can sit. Without eating for 5 hours, I can be there. Without talking, I can be there. I will talk but measured. Slowly, slowly, this is the second thing what you conquer. Third thing what you conquer is the heart of the people you conquer. Because you do seva. You have your nature is good because your satyam is coming as sundaram. When you express satyam in vyavhar, it is sundaram. Because you get faith of the people. Your credibility is on your truthfulness. Why Adidas became famous? Because of the Adidas shoes. Adidas, what you call it. Because of their satyam. Why Samsung is there? If one phone is wrong, it burns. There's a big issue in them. Or this Apple. Because they got the credibility because they worked on that. The person gets a brand after some time. Like a product get a brand, you person also gets a brand. He will not say something. So you have conquered the heart. And I told so many times, with Bhagwan Ram, this was the biggest thing. That anybody around him always felt that he won't say wrong. He will not say false thing. He will not cheat me. If elder is there, you will definitely obey. I told even Manthra believed in Bhagwan. It was her idea that you call Bhagwan Ram after Dashrathji will not obey or not accept, then Bhagwan Ram will not say no to you. This much I can tell about Ram. Dekho, if you know that no, this person has not lied to me or this person means what he says, if he has said it, he will mean it. Naturally, he has more faith. With faith, you will get more love after. Anywhere you live, you enjoy the faith of the person. So this is the third thing you conquer, is the heart of the person. I am going gradually now. Fourth thing what you conquer in life is the saints in your life. You will conquer their hearts also, because your punya will bring some saint in this birth, this birth. Your value will want to expand. Your goodness wants to expand. No goodness wants to be that much only. If you do 2 mala, one day you will feel, I think I should do 3 mala. If you do 3 mala, you will feel I should do 5 mala, I think. I can make it. It's not that difficult. And this is how you came to slowly 20 mala, 30 mala. So your sat will increase and it will pull 1 to saints in your life, this life or another life, because you will get some punya of your satyam. This is mind, sense organ, people around, saint, and ultimately you will get guru. Therefore, देखो कितनी दूर तक जा रहा है. Your behavior has a very far-reaching consequence. We take it very lightly, but it is very, for a small temporary relief, I sacrifice my satyam, and the far-off consequences will be tremendous. And that guru will give you knowledge of the self. You will conquer that knowledge. And after conquering that knowledge, he will go to the absolute Satya, he will conquer Swarajyam Adhigacchati. He will win the self-knowledge. So Jayate is very far away. Because you had that kind of, what shall I say, tenacity, that I will, what bridges the gap between the intellect and the mind is called, I feel, tapasya is there. Satya, dharma, tapasya, they are all going together. ठीक है. Na anritam na jayate. Anritam means false. False means, ab ulta kar lo iska. My mind, I could not make it do certain thing. I like, but my mind is not true to me. My sense organ are not true to me. Now, when I go out and people want to see, you can be contributory only when your mind and your sense organ are with you. Otherwise, your contribution will not be that much. Uncontrolled person, if I am, I will not be able to give because mind will keep me occupied. Sense organ will keep me occupied. If Lakshmana ji could be a big contributor in Bhagavan Ram's life because he had conquered his sleep also. Imagine that. If he had the weakness of power, position, money, luxuries, do you think he could have been? He could be another brother like worldly brother is there. You cannot be a very big contributory or big source of joy unless you yourself, your sense organ are with you. हम देने के लिए है ही नहीं हमारे पास हमारा mind है ही नहीं. How will I give my mind is not with me all the time. It is that issue is eating me up. My sense organ are demanding something else. How can I give my sense organ for you? उल्टा कर लेना. So if anritam, a person will lose, when you lose your mind, you lose others' mind slowly. You lose the saint, you lose guru, you lose knowledge of the self and rebirth after rebirth. So the consequences are quite devastating. Only one simple value he did not have. Remember in Brahma Sutra, one boy came to study from the teacher. He said, "Whose son you are?" Remember that? He said, "No, I don't know. I don't know the name of my father." Jabali? Huh? What? Jabala. He said, "I don't know the name of my father." See, such a big thing was there. I can tell about the mother, but I don't know the name of father. It was a shocking statement. And that teacher was so happy. He said, "See, at least you spoke the truth at the cost of being disrespected. I'm so happy, and therefore I select you. You please study now. You have passed in my simple test." ये इसी में लोग गड़बड़ा जाते हैं. People do sadhana without this Vedanta studies will not be, because mind will not cooperate with you to do meditation or to do your regular bring it in knowledge. सारा काम तो आपको माइंड से करवाना है ना, इंटेलेक्ट से नहीं करवाना है. तो सत्यमेव जयते नानृतम. Very important verse is there. At least this should be our. We may fail, never mind, but we will try again. My only thing is try again. Don't be satisfied so easily with yourself. Be satisfied with what you get. Don't be satisfied with what you do. There is a very big limit to what you can do. There is a bigger area where I could have performed better. If yesterday's day you see, and if you see it objectively, you can think I could have done little more yesterday than what I did. I had some slots available in my day. I could have done this chanting or this reading or this writing or studying Sanskrit or whatever is there. You will, or in that dealing with that person, I could have a better intention than what I had. Or the way I talked, I could have talked better. Or I could have given better. I could have loved better. I could have served better. Please better your best. This is one point. Then Satyena Pantha Vitate Devayana. I told you here Devyana is Madhyam Lop Samas. Dev Praptiyana. Dev means Brahmalok. Brahmalok Praptiyana. The path, Pantha, this is adjective of Pantha. Pantha is there, Pathin. So, Marg. Devyana means that path of Brahmalok, the way to Brahmalok. The way to Brahmalok, Dev Prapt, Shukla Gati. Vitata means paved by Satyen. This is second sentence. Third sentence. Satyena Devayana Panthaha Vitata. Vitata. Vitata means paved, pervaded, like paving is there. Like the bricks of Satyam has made that path. That means Shukla Gati. 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. ठीक है ना? हाँ. Yen patha. Now who are that? Apt kama rishayah. I don't know whether you have written, but I had given you the anvay. It must be in your copy. Apt kamaha rishayah. That rishi who are apt kam. Apt kam. So, apt kam. Rishayah darshanvantah. Bhaskar writes, Vigat trishnaha. Sarvatah. In the commentary, I had told, but I will repeat it. Here, it is written here, Kuhak Maya, Shathyam, Ahankar, Dambh, Anrit. 6 things he doesn't have. 6 things. Kuhak, Those who have bhash, they can see that. Kuhak means parvanjanam, Anand Giriji says. Deceiving somebody else. You deceive because some desire is very strong. If I don't have desire, why will I deceive you? Why should I cheat you when I don't have any desire? My desire is more than my prarabdha. What prarabdha is giving me is this much. My desire is this much, therefore I will cheat you. This is kuhak. Second word is maya. Antaran yatha grihitva. Anyatha grihitva. Bahir anyatha prakashanam. Maya. Inside I think something, I express something. Maya. Here maya is some kind of false pretense. Maya. Second. Third is shatyam. Shatyam is not giving us the capacity. Vibhav anusaren apradanam. What I have, this much, but I give very small amount. That is called shatyam. Third point. Fourth is ahankara, mithya false image of bigness about ourselves. That is ahankara. Fifth is dambha, dharma dhvajittam. Dambha means showing that I am very dharmic. I do. Not doing jap in private, in public doing jap. Not chanting in private, in public. To show something I do. Intention is to show. That is called dharma dhvajittam. 5 हो गया ना? 5 हो गया. Sixth is anritam. Ayatha drishta bhashanam. What I don't feel, neither I have seen. For some cheap gain, I say false. So one who is devoid of these things is apta kama vigat trishna. So this rishi is the one who goes to that Brahmalok. Here rishi is the one. Apta kama is that rishi who goes to the Brahmalok, and what he does there? There he goes. Because of this value, he goes there. Sat will always make you dharmic person. This one value is such a strong value. If you have to say false, supposing, you say false to protect a cow. The famous line you have heard. Therefore in Mahabharata, one shlok comes, it says, Na satya vachanam satyam, na satya vachanam vrisha. Yad bhutam hitam atyantam satyam etat prachakshate. He says, saying the false is not false, saying the right is not. Through which the hit is there. Doctor knows that he has a cancer, but he will not say immediately. Don't say you have a cancer. Somebody, one day one wife phoned, crying. I said, what happened? Well, the doctor said, your husband will pass away. वो तो मर जाएगा 2 दिन में. ऐसा बोल दिया डॉक्टर ने. Doctor said, she went to the hospital. Doctor said, ये कौन है आपके? बोले, she is my husband. बोली 2 दिन में खत्म हो जाएगा, चलो. हुआ भी ऐसा. हो गया. Our doctor should not have been so bluntly saying that thing, or he should have held his word. He should have said, please take care. Some things you know very well. When satyam is when you don't say the truth to protect dharma, to protect the dignity. Supposing some man is after a woman, and that woman comes and hides, and then to say, no, she is not there, go there. To protect the dignity of a woman, to protect the cow, to protect the country, there the asatyam is allowed. Or to protect the saints. Only very specific cases, not for our reasons. Don't use there. And that chance will not come every day. That is rare. That will come once in a blue moon. Every day satyam is rather required. अब देखो उस डॉक्टर ने ऐसा बोल दिया, उसने क्या हो गया उसको? Achha, I did not believe that this will really happen. I said, what did doctor say? Well, doctor, I cannot, what he said I cannot say like that. But after everything got over, then I came to know doctor said like this. Doctor को नहीं बोलना चाहिए था. Doctor will say, no, I said the truth. And therefore, see, if you see Tippani, you see 2 number. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat, satyam apriyam. I must have made one line. You speak the truth, you speak the pleasant truth. Don't speak something which is unpleasant. Priyam cha na anritam briyat. Don't see something pleasant which is not true also. Priyam cha na anritam bruyat. Esha dharma sanatana. This is in Manu Smriti, it's very popular shloka. Don't say something which is not true also. Because this way you have to kill your conscience and kill your intellectual understanding. So see what is written here. Yena patha aptakama reshayaha akramanti. They travel. They travel. Yatra tat satyasya param. Of this satya. Now, fruit is getting paramarthik satya. By following the regular satya, what I feel, you develop the capacity to leave small false things. I'm repeating it. By following the satya, you develop a capacity to leave small attachment, bad habits. What I cannot tell to you very clearly, I will not do it. What I cannot tell to my teacher, or I'll be embarrassed to tell, I will not do it. You develop a capacity through which you have a tyag kshamata. You become a small tyagi. To become biggest tyagi, you have to start with becoming a small tyagi first. I can tell about what I feel. I can tell about what I did. I have nothing to hide. Slowly you develop that personality. Following my point, if you have followed it. So slowly, because Atma Gyan, Atmartham Prithvim Tyajet. You have to leave the whole world. To leave the whole world, first you start living with something small. I leave my anger, I leave my lust, I leave my laziness, I leave my sleep, I leave my procrastination, I leave my fault finding in everybody, I leave my backbiting, I leave my, projecting myself everywhere. Slowly, I told you, you develop your inner stamina to leave something bigger. ऐसे एक दिन में वो कैपेसिटी नहीं आती. Nobody becomes Tapan Maharaj in one day. It is built up. It is built up for many years and births. I hope this mantra is clear. Again, see, Satyamev Jayate Nanratam Satyena Pantha Vitate Vitato Devayanaha Yen Akramanti Rishayaha Apta Kamaha Yatra Tat Satyasya Paramam Nidhanam. Very beautiful. But this is not for Kram Mukti. This is a praise, Arthavad. Therefore, this is said, Sat is Arthavad. Why? Because for Kram Mukti, main sadhana is Upasana. Main sadhana is Upasana for Kram Mukti. But here Sat is mentioned just as Arthavad. Sat is supporting sadhana actually. Main sadhana is focusing on your Ishta Devata. Bas, this much I have to say. I will go to the next verse now. देखा आपने कहाँ से कहाँ आदमी पहुँच जाता है. You can go very high, you can go very low also. From where to where he has reached. You can shoot up, become star. And from where to where person can fall. कहाँ था कहाँ चला गया. You wonder from where he was and where he is now. Only just because he had not held the Satyam. वो करेज नहीं आ पाई, दर्द होता है ना, आई विल गो टू द पेन, मर जाएंगे ना, यही होगा एट द मोस्ट, बेटर टू डाई विद द फेस, मर ही जाएंगे ना, इतना ही होगा लाइफ। At the most, what will happen? At least, at least I will. Don't you stand for one thing, they don't fall for anything. Don't stand for something, they fall for everything. देखो, I told you about Swami Abhedananda of Ramakrishna, of Divine Life. He was not very studying kind of person. Pravachan etc. नहीं थे वो. Only he was doing seva, I told you, and he became ultimately head of the Divine Life Society. He came here also. In Durban also he had come. I'm just giving you the example. Not that they are all very good speakers or they are very well versed in the scriptures. ऐसा नहीं था. I have gone through their lives, therefore I am telling. But they held to one point of serving the teacher. बस. वो झाड़ू लगाएंगे, they will wash their clothes, they will make tea, coffee, they will be around them, and with pure mind they will be there. निश्चल मन से रहते. यही चिदानंद जी करते. Like Vimlanand ji was with him, Chidanand ji was with Swami Shivanand ji. Anyway, Chidanand ji was more literate and he was much more well versed in the scriptures. इन लोग कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं. Even if many are there whom world doesn't know, but they know that my internal progress is there. हमारे मन में इच्छा नहीं कोई. I have conquered lust, I have conquered anger, I have no conquered jealousy, I have conquered complexes, I have conquered laziness. ये सब होता है. These are the results as you grow in your start. Don't think everybody has only negative things to say about the mind. There are certain good things also happening. In your life also certain good things will come up. Let's see now 7th mantra. Now this is the question. What is the nidhanam now? You said that treasure is there. The treasure of the empirical truth is there. What is the treasure? You have not told about that. Do some treasure hunting. So now that treasure is hunted in 7th verse. Now the topic is again changed. It is na Atma Swarup Varnanam. Highest reality is the treasure. Paramam Nidhanam. बृहच्च तद्दिव्यमचिन्त्य रूपम् सूक्ष्माच्च तत्सूक्ष्मतरं विभाति दूरात् सुदूरे तदिहान्तिके च पश्यत्स्यहैव निहितं गुहायाम्. Again, बृहच्च तद्दिव्यमचिन्त्य रूपम् सूक्ष्माच्च तत्सूक्ष्मतरं विभाति दूरात् सुदूरे तदिहान्तिके च पश्यत्स्यहैव निहितं गुहायाम्. Now, totally topic is different now than the last two verses. What is said? Brihat. Brihat. About that Brahm, Brihat. Brihat means big. Big which is not an adjective. I told also. When big is adjective, it is objectifiable. When big is not adjective, it is a noun, it is not objectifiable. Brihatcha. It is biggest. It is beyond time and space, in short. Brihatcha. Brihatcha means which is not in time and space. It is not subset of time and space. This is Brihatcha, the name of Brahma. Brih is there. Brahma word has come from root Brih, to expand. So maximum expanded. Limitation of time and space is not. Where this, that, now, then, here, there, these 6 things are absent. 3 sets are absent. Which set? This, that, here, there, now, then. 3 sets are not there. That is called Brihatcha. Infinite is negating the finite. Infinite is not a thing. That this is infinite. You can't say like that. Because the moment you say this, it will become in time and space. Second word is tad divyam. Divya means self-effulgent. Swayam prabham. Anindriya gocharam. Bhashkar is very clear. He says which cannot be perceived by sense organ. Anindriya gocharam. Tad divyam achintya rupam. Achintya rupam is not objectifiable. I can see this mind, this I you cannot say. Because who will say this consciousness? You cannot say this consciousness, this body, this mind, this ahankar. But this consciousness, how can you say this? Who is I? Only consciousness. So consciousness is saying to itself this consciousness. How can you say like that? Where this cannot come. That is called tad divyam. This is the second word. Tad divyam. Third word is achintya rupam. Achintya rupam. Achintya rupam means non-comprehensible. Non-comprehensible. Achintya rupam means non-concept. Tippani right? Manogoch agocharam ityartha. Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na mana, na vidma, achintya rupam. All these are words for Brahman only. Nothing else. So, this is there. Fourth word. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth. Sukshmat. Sukshmat tat sukshmam. This is one. It is subtler than the subtlest. What do you mean by subtler than the subtlest? Subtle means that which cannot be perceived. Subtle means which has less property. You have heard this. And more subtle something is, more pervasive it is. More pervasive something is, cause it is. So subtlest means which is most pervasive, no quality and cause of all. Cause is subtler than the effect. Water is subtler than the ice. Because water is more pervasive than the ice. Water is the cause of ice. And water has less property than the ice. So, subtlest means which is property less, most pervasive, and which is the cause of all. This is the point here. Sukshmacha tat sukshmataram vibhati. But same thing is expressing in so many ways. This is called vibhati. ठीक है ना? बृहच्च तद्दिव्यम अचिन्त्य रूपम सूक्ष्माच्च तत् सूक्ष्मतरम विभाति. This is there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 हो गए. And विभाति, that alone is seen in so many ways. This देखो, that alone is seen in so many ways. So, sarva karanatvat, because it is the cause of all, therefore the same cause is expressing as effect. Vividham aditya chandradi karanana vibhati. Cause alone is expressing as the effect. Why not cause has changed? Because it is self-effulgent. See, from self-effulgent it was I. And same is expressing as all, that means I alone is expressing as this. I alone as seeing is this world. Acha, vibhati. Vividham bhati. Vi means vividham. Vi means visheshen. Vi means vipritam. There are 3 meanings for vi. Many, opposite, and especially. Vividham, vishesham, vipritam. Jagad viparivartate, Gita says. Durat sudure, it is farther than farthest. Very low, you said it is subtler. Because those who don't know, it is farther than the farthest. But why they don't know? You ask them. Why they don't know? Because they don't have the capacity to know. Their mind is not that pure. They are far. But those who know it, where do they know? In their intellect. They know it in the intellect, in the cavity of their intellect. So this I will see once more tomorrow. My time is over here. I'll see it tomorrow. Then it will be more clearer. The topic has changed. From sadhan to swarupam. And Atma Jnanam. Atma Swarup Jnanam. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.